Hi everyone, and welcome to day 4 of a journey between the elements. Today's class is connected to the air element and Anahata chakra, our heart chakra. I'm here in Balangan Cliff in Bali to share with you this class. And for the ones who don't know me, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ale. I'm an Italian yoga teacher, and this series, Journey Between the Elements, is dedicated to discovering all the 5 elements, and it's a good introduction for the ones who are new to yoga, and at the same time it's a really good energetic journey to discover more and learn more between the connection of the macrocosm and our microcosm. So stick around if you'd like to learn more and discover more about our heart space. To have a little recap, we have been going through the earth element, water, fire in class number 3, and today we're gonna go through our heart space, which is connected to the element of air. So we will start to feel our heart space more in this class. We will really focus on that area without forgetting what we've done in the past classes and without forgetting our roots. So today we will start to connect deeper with our heart space, but at the same time without forgetting our past classes and without forgetting our roots. We will also explore a little bit of backbending and heart opening. Also, if these kind of poses in traditional Tantric Hatha usually are related to our Manipura, our willpower, our 3rd chakra and the element of fire. But today I think there is a great connection between Anahata and backbending poses, the opening of the heart space. So today we will also explore a little bit of that. Anahata chakra, it's located in the middle of the chest, and it's our 4th chakra, which is the separation between the first 3 chakras and the last 3 chakras, which in yoga it's a symbol to divide our human experience and our divine, our upper chakra, our divine connection. The sense connected to our heart chakra is the sense of touch, and our action organs are our arms. In contemporary yoga, the color of this chakra is green, but in traditional Tantric Hatha it's sky blue. The main attribute of this chakra is surrendering, and it goes on with love, compassion and respect. And what we have to know is that reality is energy. So if we live in a loving energy, this translates to our reality. Anahata is also connected to our relationships, giving with no expectation, selflessness, understanding and forgiveness. It's about a heart coherence and about devotion and enthusiasm for life and for what we do. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. It can be easy pose, so you can have one leg in front of the other. Maybe move your butt cheek to the side so your sitting bones are grounded down. And we will start by closing our eyes, extending the spine from the sacrum all the way up to the crown. Deepening the connection with ourself, shifting our awareness from the outside to our inside, moving the awareness to our skin, observing the air around us, if there is a bit of wind, if there is humidity, how is the temperature in contact with our skin? How does that air taste and smells? How does that air smells? You take a nice long and deep breath in through the nose Exhaling, we can bring our right hand on the heart and our left hand above the right, connecting with the heartbeat, connecting with our sacred space in between our chest. Maybe bowing the head and the chin slightly to the chest in honor of being alive. And from here, once we are connected to our heart, let it speak to you for a few seconds. Let it talk to you about how you're feeling today. Not from your rational mind, but from your heart. And however you're feeling today, just acknowledge that. And we will start by repeating together our sankalpas, our intention for this class. You can repeat after me the first sankalpas and then just listen and bring to your heart the other intention I will pronounce for you. So repeat mentally after me. I am love. I am loved. I am open to give and receive love unconditionally. I live in peace and gratitude. I accept myself just as I am. I am able to forgive myself and others. I am kind and compassionate. Bring into your heart space, I am love. I am loved. I am open to give and receive love unconditionally. From here we will start by rubbing our hands together, placing our hands on our eyes and gently opening our eyes with that feeling of love and being loved. And together we will start our asana practice. I might warning you that this class might be a bit hard if you do suffer and if you do have any knees injury. So if that's the case, please be aware of your own body, and eventually you might want to use some towels underneath the knees and really take your time for that class. So we will start by moving on our knees. That's why I recommend you to use a towel eventually. And from here we're going to start by rounding the back, placing our hands on our knees, and when we inhale we arch the spine. A few times more. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. At your own time. Breathing that new day in. Breathing some fresh new air that connects you with our first intention, I am love. From here we can start by drawing some circles with our shoulders, with our upper body. Really discovering all of our torso here, the side of the torso. And maybe switching the direction in the opposite way. Maybe you can point your toes down if you feel any discomfort in the ankles. And from here we inhale by opening up the chest, expanding our heart space to the sky, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale, round and hug yourself. And repeat, I am love. Inhale, opening up the chest, expand the heart space. Exhale, switch the side of the arms. Hug yourself and repeat, I am loved. Inhale, last one, opening up the chest, expanding our heart. Exhale, round and hug yourself and repeat, I am able to give and receive love unconditionally. Coming back to center, inhale, interlace your fingers, extend your arms up, arching your back here. Deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale, you can place your hands on the lower spine here, giving it even more extension. Really having your heart space facing the sky. Exhale, back to center. We are going to move to all fours here, starting by moving from the cow position to the cat position a few times. Inhaling when we arch. Exhaling when we round. Each and every one at their own time. And from here we will draw some bigger circle, inhaling when we arch, exhaling when we round. The head moves in one direction and the hips move in the opposite direction. And then in the opposite side. And from here, coming back to center, we'll draw some bigger circle, placing one hip on the ground and both hips coming back in one direction and repeating this circulatory movement. Inhaling when we arch, exhaling when we come back. Taking your time doing this. Maybe you want to stop a little bit in the cobra position with your hands down and then switching the direction. Inhaling when we open up, exhaling when we come back. Really starting to opening up our heart space, engaging our spine. Inhale, you can stop in the front here, you can bend your elbows if you feel you need to. A few nice long deep breaths here, opening your heart to the sky. Exhale, gently come back, extending your hands to the front here, coming back slowly and gently and kindly to Yogasana, our child pose. You can keep your hands and your arms extended to the front of the mat here, like honoring this life, honoring this earth,
honoring your own self for being on the mat today, reconnecting with our breath, with our intentions of the beginning of the practice, repeating internally, I am love, I am loved, I am able to give and receive love unconditionally. If you feel like you do want to bring in any other intention for today, I invite you to do so.
Inhaling gently, looking to the front of the mat, transitioning in our puppy pose, extending the arms to the front and gently placing your chest and moving your chest down to the mat. You can have your forehead to the mat here if you do have any neck problem, or you can place your chin on the mat, working on our breath from our lower belly to the chest, honoring the connection between the heart space and the earth here. You'll have a few nice long deep breaths here. You can even grab with the hands the top of the mat eventually. And gently transitioning on our elbows here, transitioning to all fours, inhaling, arching the back, exhaling, coming to a neutral position here, rooting down through the right side, extending the left leg to the sky. Inhaling gently, shifting the weight on the right hand, extending the left to the sky, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale, bend the left leg and the left foot is at the left butt cheek. Inhaling, kicking up to the sky. Opening up the heart space. Exhaling gently. As we came in, so we go out. Coming back to center here. Shifting the weight on the opposite hand, inhaling, lifting up the right hand to the sky, opening up, exhaling, bending the right leg, right foot is on the butt cheek, inhaling, kicking up on the right leg, opening the heart. And back bending sometimes are really hard for a lot of people, also because they have been hurted so much that they just close their hearts, they close their shoulders. So heart openings are a great way to feel the emotions in that area. Gently coming back to center as we came in, inhaling, arching the spine. Exhaling, pointing the toes back, we shift into our first downward facing dog. Maybe we can bend one leg and then the opposite one. Bringing one knee to the opposite shoulder and vice versa. Coming back to center here, gently walking our way to the front of the mat. Inhaling to a flat back. Exhaling, bend the knees and lowering down the head. A few times more. Inhaling, extending to the front. Exhaling, releasing the head. At your own time here. And from here we can pinch from the hips gently, making our way up to the sky, exhaling, hands in prayer to the heart. With our eyes closed, we connect once again with our heart space, with our heartbeat, with our intentions of the beginning of the practice. From here we come at the top of our mat. We start to move into one round of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation, hands in prayer to the heart, Sun Salutation classic. Inhale, lift your hands up and back, arch the spine. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, extend the spine, left foot goes back, left knee to the ground. Inhale, opening up our heart space to the sky. Exhale, right foot meet the left, downward facing dog. Lower down the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot goes in between your hands, right knee on the ground. Inhale, feeling the fluidity of the air around you. Exhale, right foot meet the left. Inhale, pinch from the hips, moving up to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer to the heart. The other half of the round. Inhale, hands go to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right foot moves back, hands to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down the knees, chest and chin, elbow close to the diaphragm. Inhale, making your way to a cobra or up dog, lifting the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot goes in between your hands, left knee on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to a forward fold. Bending the knees, pinching from the hips. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer to the heart. Coming back to our center. We will start a nice and gentle mandala flow here around our mat, moving in that one direction and then in the opposite one. We will have some balancing poses. So from here we shift our weight to the right leg, inhaling, bringing the left knee to the chest. Exhaling, the right leg goes above and across the right, and the right arm goes above the left arm. Garudasana, the eagle pose. If you cannot round the whole way with the left foot around the right leg, if you cannot wrap it completely, it's alright. Connecting with the air element here, the eagle pose. Deep inhalation from the nose, exhaling, gently release. We will move into tree pose, a variation of Garudasana. We can place the left foot in the right ankle or in the calf or above the knee on the inner side of the thigh, bringing our hands in prayer to the heart. Deep inhalation from the nose, exhale to release. Inhaling, we can move our hands to the sky, extending to the sky here, and even placing our left hand above the left knee like a tree which is bending with the wind. Deep inhalation from the nose, focusing on the heart space. Exhale, gently release, coming back to center. You can give a shake to your legs there. moving our weight once again on the right side, inhaling, the hands go to the sky, exhaling, opening up our heart space, extending the left leg. From here we bend the left leg, holding and grabbing the left foot. Our right hand goes on our heart and our left hand goes in the inner side of the left foot. Deep inhalation, kick up to Natarajasana, our dancer pose. You can keep the right hand on the heart space, or maybe lift the right hand to the sky as you feel like. Deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale, bring the awareness to the heart. Gently coming back with the left knee to the chest. Exhaling, extending the left leg up and back in Virabhadrasana 3, our warrior 3. Exhaling, placing the left foot down and back, inhaling, lifting the hands up. Exhaling, transitioning to a side squat. Inhaling, opening up our hands. Exhaling, transitioning to the other side, opening up the heart space. And then shifting on the back of our mat, bringing the right foot to the left. Exhaling, releasing the head. Inhaling, pinching from the hips. Extending our hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer to the heart. Coming back to our center, feeling the difference between one leg and the other. Inhaling, shifting the weight on our left foot. The right knee go on the chest, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhaling, wrap the right leg up and around the right, and wrap the left arm above the right. From here you can have your hands, the top of your hands connected, or even grab your hands here or your thumb. Deep inhalation from the nose. Exhale to release. Inhale from the nose. Exhale, coming back to center, transitioning into your own variation of the tree pose. Right foot on the ankle, on the calf, or on the inner side of the thigh here. Hands in prayer to the heart. Deep inhalation from the nose. Exhale to release. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale to release. Inhale, you can bring your right hand to the right thigh, opening up our heart space. Exhaling gently, releasing the hands, releasing the legs, giving a shake to our legs. And then inhaling, the right knee goes to the chest. Exhaling, kicking up and back. Right foot goes to the butt. And then we can place and grab the inner side of our right foot, left hand on the heart. Inhaling, kicking up and back with the right leg in Natarajasana, our dancer pose. Feeling the connection with our heart. If we fall from the pose, we simply come back. We might even want to extend the left hand to the sky. Exhaling, release, maybe give a little shake to your legs. Inhaling, bringing the right knee to the chest. Exhaling, extending up and back to warrior 3, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale, bringing our right foot down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to the side. Inhale, opening our hands to the side, opening our heart space. Exhaling, transitioning to the opposite direction, opening up our heart. Exhaling, coming back to center. The left foot meet the right. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, gently lower down.
our butt goes to the mat. From here we will gently lower down on our back, almost coming to an end of our asana practice. From here we will find a position in which, when we extend our arms, our fingertips touch the back of the heels. From here we will transition in Setu Bandhasana, our half bridge, inhaling, moving our hips up to the sky, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale to release. Inhale, push a little bit more up. Exhale to release. Inhale, feel your belly exhaling, lowering down to the mat. From here we can move to Chakrasana, which is the full wheel. If you have never done it before and you do want to give it a try, you can look at my own steps to get into the pose if you have never been there before, to do it yourself. So inhaling, we lift our hips up as in a half bridge. Exhaling to be there, placing our hands next to our ears, hands are facing the shoulders, elbows are close to each other. Deep inhalation through the nose. We push through the hands and we place our head on the ground. We stay there to exhale. Inhale, lifting our way up. And we will stay here in Chakrasana. If you feel like, for a few breaths, you can repeat the steps to get in. This is a chakra balancing pose, so we don't work just on Anahata, but we work on all the chakras. Gently we come out as we came in, so we lift our heels, we place our head on the ground, and then gently we place our head in between our hands. We take a little bit of rest here with our spine neutral. Taking some new fresh air in. And when you feel like you can grab your knees here in a little ball, twisting side to side, giving a little massage to your back, giving a hug to yourself, being proud of who you are, of the effort you put every day to be a good person, a loving person with yourself and others, knowing that you're doing your best each and every day more to continue in this journey of love, which is life. From here, we are gonna move into our last asana. We can give, in one of our last asanas, we can give a little push with the knees to bring the knees to the forehead. Inhaling gently, we lift up our feet to the sky in Sarvagasana. Stay there a few breaths. And gently releasing the feet to the back of the mat. You can take your legs, you can have your legs bent or straighten as you feel like today. Playing with straightening, bending the legs. And gently release down, bring yourself up with that momentum, and we transition in our last asana, which
It's an inversion. So if you're new to inversion and you're afraid to fall, as we will try to transition into Şirşasana, our headstand, you might want to have a wall behind. If you do not have the chance to have a wall behind right now, you can definitely not lift up your legs, and you will have the same benefits on an energetic perspective of the Şirşasana with both legs up, because inversions are all the poses in which our heart is above our head. So also a forward fold or downward facing dog, it's an inversion, and you can have all the benefits of inversion simply practicing easy pose. You don't need to go into the craziest poses. So to move into Şirşasana here, it's not going to be a full class, it's just going to be a brief introduction. We hold with our hands our elbow, and then we can interlace our fingers, placing our pinky finger inside. We place our hands, our head down to the mat. If our elbows are too wide, we will fall on the back. If they are too close together, we will find art to feel the balance. Find the right spot with your hand, with your head here, and we start by walking our feet closer to the chest. You can stay here if you feel that's already a lot, or maybe you can lift one leg and then squeeze the opposite thigh on the chest and transition up to our full version of headstand. Inversion brings us a lot of endorphins, so happiness, serotonin, they are really good to invert the natural flows of the blood in the opposite way, so our heart is above our head for once. Staying here a couple of breaths more, and then gently lowering down as we came in, taking a few seconds in a child pose to bring our breath back, to bring our relaxed breath back, connected to our heart, and gently making our way up. We are going to transition into our pranayama and meditation practice. It's going to be a quick one, but really beautiful. And you can practice pranayama and meditation in a seated position, but if you don't feel like, you can even lay down this time. So today's pranayama is one of the pranayama that have been changed my life more, because with that pranayama I've discovered how to breathe the old way in and how to have a full breath. So this is Maha Yoga Pranayama, which is the full yogic breath, and it consists in breathing in 3 parts. So this is why it's called also 3 parts yoga breath, in breathing in 3 parts of our body, which is our abdomen, our diaphragm, and our chest. So we can even follow the movement of the breath with our hands, and then exhaling fully. So we start by placing our hands in our belly, inhaling in our belly, moving to our rib cage, inhaling our rib cage, hands in the upper chest, inhaling in the upper chest, relaxing the shoulder down, inhaling a bit more hair that goes all the way up to the crown, exhaling to release. Try to keep the exhalation of the same length of the inhalation. Continuing at your own rhythm, hands on the belly, inhale, rib cage,
upper chest, filling your lungs a bit more. Exhaling to release slowly and with control. Deep inhalation from the nose, we're going to repeat. Continue at your own time, and during the last part of the inhalation, you can visualize the breath moving up to the forehead. If it can help you, you can visualize a light, as if the breath, it's a light that goes first in the belly, in the diaphragm, in the upper chest, all the way up to the middle of your forehead, in the third eye, all the way up to the crown, and exhaling, the light moves up and out again. Inhaling, the light moves in. Continuing at your own rhythm. Keeping our eyes closed, we come into a short but sweet meditation of heart coherence. You can relax your hands on the knees here, coming back to a normal breath. We'll start by focusing our attention on the heart space. Bringing our attention in the middle of the chest. Eventually to keep the attention in that area, you can even place your right hand on the chest. Connecting with your heartbeat. Once you are connected with the heart area, with the chest, start to connect our inhalation to the heart. So we send each and every breath from the nose to the heart, and from the heart out to the air. Find the natural rhythm of the inhalation and the exhalation that feels good for you.
connecting with our spiritual art. We're going to recall in our imagination a time in which we felt good inside. Bringing that feelings to our chest, to our heart. Re-experiencing that feelings with imagination. Still keeping the connection between the breath and the heart. This is the most important step, so really take your time to connect the imagination to the feeling of a special time, of a moment you've been feeling good. It can even be the love you have for a friend or a special person in your life, or a pet, or a family member, or a place. It can even be more than one situation that brings profound love to your heart. Acknowledging the feelings in our heart, acknowledging the fact that we can come back to the feeling of love, gratitude, abundance, pure happiness each and every time we want. We gently come to an end of our meditation practice together. Coming back to our body, coming back to the surroundings and the present moment. Leaving the connection with the heart, we bring our hands in prayer in front of the forehead, praying together for a word fulfilled with love and compassion between all the living beings and for the earth itself. Bringing our hands in prayer to the lips, praying for being able to speak always words of love and kindness,
and compassion to others and to our own self. Bringing our hands in prayer to the heart, honoring our presence on the mat today, and all the sacred teachings of yoga, honoring life itself, the whole universe, nature, and all the living beings. From the deepest part of my heart, I wish you a lovely way to continue your day. Thank you for your presence on the mat today and for have been sharing this moment and time with me. Feel free to leave me a feedback about this class. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that practice. Namaste.